Hello guys, I shoot Glock 17. I'm going to be reviewing the Glock 17 Gen 4 9mm. Let's start out by opening up the box so y'all can see what you get when you get it. Mine cost me $600 and some change, and I bought 500 rounds. So I don't know exactly how much the gun would be with sales tax where you live, but that's how much I paid for it. Now when you open it up, there'll be a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff up here that go behind here. I took it out mainly because it pushes the padding up and makes it all come out. You also get a gun lock. I don't know if where you live you get a gun lock, but I know in Ohio you get a gun lock. What comes in here is all that. You buy the $600 box for free they throw in the Glock, obviously. That's how it works. You get your Glock 17, or whatever Glock you buy. You get 3 clips. On their site it says you only get 2 clips, so I was kind of surprised when I opened up and they had 3 clips in there. The standard clip they give you is 17 rounds. They'll hold anything from hollow point to full metal jacket to CCI shot shell. I heard those don't do so well in 9mm Glocks. I'm going to buy some and test it for y'all, but I heard they don't do so good, so I don't know. You get a handy little speed loader. Let me show you how that works real quick. What you do is you just slide it over your magazine like that, push down. You put your bullet underneath the little catch there. And you slide this up, and then you just push back, and that's how you use the speed loader. It took me probably 20 minutes to figure out how that worked. It really did. I'm pretty dumb. You also get a nice cleaning rod and nylon cleaning brush. Pretty useful if you don't have a pistol cleaning kit. So it's pretty useful. I like it. I use it all the time. I like to keep mine clean. Some guys don't keep them as clean as I do. Glocks you can pretty much run just completely dry, no oil, and have no issues. I don't, but I've heard you can just completely dry. They'll still work. They're one of the most reliable handguns you can buy today. Let's see. You also have this nice backstrap system. You have 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. Medium and large actually are back straps. The small they consider is just the regular pistol grip on here. That's just their base, so they consider that the small grip. I have the medium on it because I have slightly larger hands. I don't have really large hands, but I have slightly larger hands than most people. Glock uses a polymer receiver and a completely metal slide. I don't know what kind of metal, but I know it's metal. Most of the weight is in the slide. If you pick one up, you instantly know the weight difference. If you've shot any Beretta, High Point, anything like that that has a steel frame, they're really heavy compared to the Glock. The next gun I'm going to buy is actually the Glock 31 compensated, which is the Glock 357. They have a nice double spring guide rod in here. Takes off a lot of the recoil off the 9mm. You have an ambidextrous slide lock. I don't have mine switched. I am a left-handed shooter, but I learned how to drop a mag with just my thumb. I'm ambidextrous in shooting. I shoot mostly left. So I did learn how to drop it with my finger on most any model. Any kind of style gun, I've pretty much learned both ways on how to shoot them. On On some, it's a little bit harder to shoot left because they all eject to the right for right-handed shooters. But I can deal with it. Normally, they don't as much. Glock, I believe, is made in Austria. I don't know what they do in Georgia, but I know Glock has something to do in Georgia. I'm not sure what it is. If somebody knows, let me know. Overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Mainly because you'll never see me giving any gun a 10. Because no gun's ever perfect. That's why we have so many. Because they're always trying to change it up and get them as good as they can. Which I love. I'm bragging so much on the Glock. But I don't own a Beretta. Hopefully I will. I want to buy the 9mm Beretta or maybe the 40 to 45. I'm not sure yet. If anybody has any suggestions for buying a Beretta, let me know. I will read all comments posted on this video. All of them. Good or bad, I like all the I like all the criticism. I enjoy it mainly because I like to get in conversations and argue with people. What else can I say? They have 3 safeties in this. The first of which is your trigger. They have this safety switch. I don't know what it's called, what kind of trigger's in it, but it has a little lever. Let me flip that forward so maybe you can see it. There's a nice little button right here that if you don't try and push the button, you just try and pull back on the trigger, it will not go off. Then once you push that button and you squeeze up onto the trigger, it pushes the striker block up to be able to let the striker go forward. Then the third one, I can't remember where it's at in the gun, what it does, but I know the first 2. I know you can get on Glock and see more about that. What can I say? For all the pistols that I've shot, Glock is probably the most reliable. I won't say it's the best because everybody has their own opinions, and for me, I like Glock, but I like just about any gun. I love the smell of gunpowder, so any gun, shooting any gun's fun for me. I don't care, 22 to 50 cal, I don't care. They're all fun. I have to keep this video under 10 minutes, so I'm not going to show you how to break it down in this video. I will have a video coming out later that'll show you how to completely disassemble your Glock. Not the receiver, but I completely disassemble the slide where you can't really clean into the slide, so you have to know how to disassemble it. It's really easy. It's a couple steps. I don't take apart the bottom receiver, mainly just because if you use Q-tips, you can clean just about anywhere in the gun. As I said, it's chambered 9mm. Two things I want to do to it. I want to get a laser, probably from Glock, or if anybody knows any better lasers out there to get, I'm open to suggestions. And I want to get a KKM threaded barrel and put a compensator on here. I'd love to be able to put a longer threaded barrel on here from KKM. They're supposed to be really good barrels. What else? I think that's all I want to say in this video for now. If I maybe missed anything you want to know about, send me a comment or reply, any way you want to do it. And let me know if there's anything you want me to say about Glock or anything you want to know more about. I'll be happy to make a video on it. And then I'll send the viewers to your channel if you have videos and would like other people to see them. I'll do that for you. So, I think that's all I have for this video. If you're going to buy any gun, any 9mm especially, and you needed it to be reliable, dependability on it, it needs to be high on it, I'd go with a Glock. I've only had one failure to eject ever, and that's out of over 1,000 rounds. And I was using some pretty shitty ammo, so you know how that is. So I definitely buy a Glock, if anything. I know having it, I love shooting, I love going outside. I love cleaning it. Everything goes apart pretty easily, and comes apart pretty easily when you get them. As long as you keep them clean and stored properly, they're good guns. If you have little kids, I would suggest using the gun lock on them. Or maybe just putting it up real high so the kids can't get it, because they have a 3.5 pound pull on them on the trigger. It's a real light. It's pretty sensitive. I mean, you just barely pull on that trigger, it goes right off. It's only 3.5 pounds. Now, I know you can buy custom triggers that go lighter than that, but I just kept the factory trigger. I like it. I know how it works now. Pretty comfortable with the gun. So that's all for this video, and I'll get it broke down and everything for you in another video and show you how to put it all back together and go over that. And then in a little while, I'll put out another video, because that'll take about 10 minutes also to clean and everything else. Then I'll have my buddy come over and I'll post a video of me shooting the Glock. I'll also be reviewing my Henry model 800-122 and show you little things about it. I will also be reviewing a I forgot the name. Oh, Winchester model 94 3030. So that's all for I want to say in this video. So I want y'all to have a good day, good week, whatever. And this has been Glock 17. I shoot Glock 17, sorry. With your Glock review, and hopefully later, more of the Glock.